Welcome back, everyone, to GS Coins. Today, we are focusing on the Canada 5 cent, so stay with us. At last in this video, you will be able to sell your rare and value-on-lay coins in today's market in $1 million. So let's start our video. First up, the Canada 5 cent coin from 2016, a small yet significant piece of Canadian currency. While the humble nickel might not seem like much at first glance, certain factors such as its condition, rarity, and special editions can make it highly desirable for collectors. Let's explore its design, history, and market value in today's dollars. History and design of the 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin. The 5 cent coin has been an essential part of Canadian currency since 1858, evolving over time with changes in metal composition and design. The 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin continues the long-standing tradition of featuring a beaver on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This design has remained consistent since 1937, when the iconic beaver motif was introduced by artist G.E. Kruger Gray. On the obverse front of the coin, you will find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt in 2003. Unlike previous portraits, this design shows the Queen without a crown, symbolizing a more modern representation of the monarch. The inscriptions include Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, meaning by the grace of God, Queen, and the year 2016 at the bottom. The reverse, back of the coin, features the iconic beaver sitting on a rock, surrounded by water. The beaver is an important symbol of Canada, representing the country's early fur trade industry. The inscriptions include 5 cents, Canada, and the minting year 2016. Below the beaver, you will also see the initials KG, which stand for Kruger Gray, the original designer of the beaver motif. Metal composition and minting details. The 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin is made of steel, nickel plating, and a copper coating, following the Royal Canadian Mint's move to a more cost-effective composition. This change occurred in 2000, replacing the older pure nickel coins. The coin weighs 3.95 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. Market value in today's dollars. The value of a 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin depends on several factors, including condition, rarity, errors, and special editions. Here's a breakdown of its approximate market value. Circulated condition. Most 2016 nickels found in circulation are worth their face value of 0.05 USD 5 cents, unless they have notable errors or are in exceptional condition. Uncirculated condition, MS65 or higher. If the coin is in mint state condition, MS65 or above, it can be worth 1 to 5 US dollars, with higher grades fetching even more. Proof and specimen. Coins. The Royal Canadian Mint, RCM, produces proof and specimen versions of the 5 cent coin, which have a higher value due to their special finish and limited mintage. These can be worth between 10 to 30 US dollars, depending on rarity and condition. Error coins. If you happen to find a 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin with an error, such as a double die strike, off-center minting, or missing plating, its value can range from $50 to several $100s, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Final thoughts. Happy collecting. While the 2016 Canadian 5 cent coin is still commonly found in circulation, its mint state versions, proof strikes, and error variants can be valuable additions to any coin collection. Always check your coins carefully. What may seem like an ordinary nickel could turn out to be a rare collectible worth much more than face value. Whether you're collecting for investment, history, or personal interest, the joy of coin collecting comes from discovering the hidden gems within your collection. Next up, The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin, a small yet significant part of Canada's rich numismatic history. While many may overlook this humble nickel, collectors know that its value depends on factors such as condition, rarity, and possible mint errors. Let's explore its history, design, and current market value in today's dollars. History and design of the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin. The 5-cent coin has been a staple of Canadian currency since 1858, evolving in both composition and design over the years. The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin continues the tradition of featuring a beaver on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a design that has remained unchanged since 1937, when artist G.E. Kruger Gray introduced the iconic beaver motif. On the obverse front of the coin, you will find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt in 2003. This particular portrait is notable because it depicts the Queen without a crown, symbolizing a modern and approachable image of the monarch. The inscriptions include Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, which stands for By the Grace of God, Queen, and the year 2008 at the bottom. The reverse, back of the coin, features the famous beaver sitting on a rock, surrounded by water. The beaver is an important Canadian national symbol, representing the country's early fur trade industry. The inscriptions include 5 cents, Canada, and the year 2008. Below the beaver, the initials KG are present, representing Kruger Gray, the original designer of this classic motif. Metal composition and minting details. The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin is composed of steel, with nickel plating and a copper coating, following a shift by the Royal Canadian Mint, RCM, in 2000 to a more cost-effective and durable composition. The coin weighs 3.95 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. Market value in today's dollars. The value of a 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, special errors, and whether it is a standard circulation or collector's edition. Here's a breakdown of its approximate market value. Circulated condition. A 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin found in everyday circulation typically holds its face value of 0.05 USD, 5 cents, unless it has a rare error or is in exceptional condition. Uncirculated condition, MS65 or higher. If the coin is in mint state condition, MS65 or above, it can be worth 1 to 5 US dollars, with higher grades fetching even more. Proof and specimen coins. The Royal Canadian Mint, RCM, produces proof and specimen versions of the 5-cent coin, which have a much higher value due to their superior strike quality and limited mintage. These coins can be worth between 10 to 30 US dollars, depending on rarity and condition. Error. Coins. Some 2008 Canadian 5-cent coins may contain errors such as a double die strike, off-center minting, missing plating, or die cracks. These error coins can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100, depending on the rarity and type of error. Final thoughts. Happy collecting. The 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin may seem like a common find, but its uncirculated versions, proof strikes, and error varieties make it an interesting collectible. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced numismatist, always check your pocket change. You never know when you might find a hidden gem. Coin collecting is not just about value. It's about preserving history and enjoying the thrill of discovery. Next up, the 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin, a small but significant piece of Canada's numismatic history. Many people overlook common coins, but collectors know that certain years, mint marks, and errors can make them highly valuable. Let's dive into the history, design, metal composition, and most importantly, the current market value of this coin in today's dollars. History and design of the 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin. The 5-cent coin, often referred to as a nickel, has been part of Canada's currency since 1858. The 2013 edition continues the long-standing tradition of featuring the beaver on the reverse and Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. The obverse front of the coin showcases the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt in 2003. Unlike previous portraits, this design is unique because the Queen is depicted without a crown, symbolizing a more modern and relatable image. The inscriptions around the portrait read, Elizabeth II, DG Regina, Latin for By the Grace of God, Queen, and the year 2013 below. The reverse, back, of the coin features the iconic beaver, a Canadian national symbol that has appeared on the 5-cent coin since 1937. The beaver is shown sitting on a rock in the middle of a river, representing Canada's early fur trade and its natural wildlife. The inscriptions include 5 cents, Canada, and the year 2013. Below the beaver, the initials KG can be seen, representing G.E. Kruger Gray, the original designer of this classic motif. Metal composition and minting details. The 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin follows the modern nickel composition introduced by the Royal Canadian Mint, RCM, in 2000. It is made of steel, plated with nickel and copper, making it both durable and cost-effective. The coin weighs 3.95 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. Market value in today's dollars. The value of a 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it has special errors or variations. Here's a general breakdown of its market value. Circulated condition. A regular 2013 nickel found in everyday change is usually worth its face value of 0.05 USD, 5 cents, unless it has special features. Uncirculated condition. MS 65 or higher. A coin that has never been used in circulation and is in mint state condition, MS 65 or above, can be worth between 1 to 5 US dollars, depending on the quality and demand. Proof and specimen coins. The Royal Canadian Mint, RCM, produces proof and specimen versions, which have a much higher value due to their superior strike quality. These can be worth anywhere from 10 to 30 US dollars. Error coins. If a 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin has a minting error, such as a double die, off-center strike, missing plating, or die cracks, it can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100, depending on the rarity of the error. Final thoughts. Happy collecting. The 2013 Canadian 5-cent coin may seem ordinary, but for collectors, every coin holds a story and potential value. Whether you are searching for a flawless mint state piece, a rare error, or simply enjoy the thrill of the hunt, this coin is a worthy addition to any collection. Always keep an eye on your change. You never know when you might find a valuable treasure. Next up, the 2008 Canada 25-cent coin, a stunning piece of modern Canadian coinage that reflects the country's cultural and natural heritage. Whether you're a numismatist or someone intrigued by Canadian currency, the 2008 quarter holds a timeless appeal for everyone. Starting with the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. This depiction of the Queen, introduced in 2003, stands out because it portrays her without a crown, symbolizing a more approachable and contemporary monarchy. Surrounding the effigy are the inscriptions Elizabeth II, DG Regina, By the Grace of God, Queen, and the mint year 2008. This design is not only elegant, but also a testament to Canada's respect for tradition and modern representation. Moving to the reverse, we see the iconic caribou design by Emmanuel Hahn, a hallmark of Canada's 25-cent coin since 1937. The caribou, with its intricately detailed antlers, represents Canada's wildlife and rugged wilderness. Above the caribou is the word Canada, while below it, the denomination 25 cents is clearly inscribed. The simplicity and elegance of this design have made it a favorite among collectors for decades. The technical details of the 2008 quarter are equally fascinating. This coin was minted using nickel-plated steel, which consists of 94% steel, 3.8% copper, and 2.2% nickel plating. It has a diameter of 23.88 millimeters, a thickness of 1.58 millimeters, and a weight of 4.4 grams. Its reeded edge not only adds a touch of sophistication, but also ensures tactile recognition. In terms of mintage, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of these coins for general circulation. While the exact number varies, the 2008 quarter is widely available in circulation today. However, collectors often hunt for coins in mint state condition, MS65 or higher, or those with rare errors or varieties. Common circulation coins are usually worth their face value of 25 cents Canadian dollars, but uncirculated coins or those with exceptional luster can be valued between 2 and 10 US dollars. Coins with errors, such as die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes, are particularly sought after and can fetch significantly higher prices, sometimes exceeding 50 to 100 US dollars, depending on the rarity of the error. The 2008 Canada 25-cent coin is a beautiful example of Canadian artistry and functionality in coin design. Whether you're appreciating the caribou's elegant silhouette, marveling at the fine details of the Queen's portrait, or hunting for rare varieties, this coin embodies the pride and history of Canada. Next up, the 2001 Canada 25-cent coin, a piece that showcases not just the rich tradition of Canadian coinage, but also the innovative spirit of the nation. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about this particular quarter, the 2001 edition holds a unique place in Canadian numismatics. Let's begin with the obverse, which features the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned Canadian artist Dora de Pedery Hunt. This effigy, first introduced in 1990, marked a significant shift in Canadian coinage, as it was the first time a Canadian artist's design was used for the Queen's portrait. Surrounding her image are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II, D.G. Regina, by the grace of God, Queen, and the year 2001. The simplicity of the design exudes a timeless elegance and underscores the strong ties between Canada and the monarchy. The reverse of the coin is equally captivating. Like other standard quarters, it features the iconic caribou design created by Emmanuel Hahn. The caribou, an enduring symbol of Canada's wilderness, reflects the nation's deep connection to its natural heritage. Above the caribou, you'll find the inscription Canada, while below, the denomination 25 cents is prominently displayed. This design has been a staple of Canadian 25-cent coins since 1937, making it a beloved symbol of the country's coinage tradition. The technical specifications of the 2001 quarter are also noteworthy. This coin was minted with a composition of nickel-plated steel, featuring a steel core with layers of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of 23.88 millimeters, a thickness of 1.58 millimeters, and a weight of 4.4 grams. Its reeded edge not only enhances its tactile feel, but also serves as an anti-counterfeiting measure. Now, let's talk about the mintage and value of this coin. In 2001, the Royal Canadian Mint produced millions of quarters for circulation, making the standard version relatively common. Circulated coins are typically worth their face value of 25 cents Canadian dollars. However, collectors often seek out coins in mint state condition, MS65 or higher, which can range in value from 2 to 10 US dollars, depending on their condition and luster. Additionally, quarters from this year that feature errors or varieties, such as die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes, are highly prized by collectors. Such coins can command significantly higher prices, with some rare errors fetching upwards of 50 to 100 US dollars at auction. The 2001 Canada 25-cent coin is a wonderful blend of tradition and modernity. Its timeless design, combined with its durability and historical significance, makes it a cherished piece among collectors and everyday Canadians alike. Whether you're admiring its intricate details, searching for rare varieties, or simply adding it to your collection, this coin is a reminder of Canada's rich cultural and natural heritage. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of Canadian coinage. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 2001 quarter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more numismatic stories and insights. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your coin discoveries always be valuable.